We have prepared a book for you, and it is that if you want this, click the link below. As a Diné, when you are growing up among your people, everyone always has an interest in what you're learning. And the time will come when you might be learning things that are not right. And so it is that there's a word that they use when you're being instructed by the old people. And if it's something that they become aware of that you're learning that's not something that's not right, they will say, sort of in an angry voice, "Nchihe." So that word "nchihe" means in a lot of different ways. In our language, it would mean the idea of never being naive. In other words, don't be easily swayed, don't be easily swindled, don't be easily taken advantage of, and don't be hoodwinked. And so it is that the word "nchihe" is very important to understand, and it is only used when your elders become aware that you're learning something that's not right, and it's something that goes against the teachings of Diné and the teachings that they have provided you. And so if you take and let other people influence you that are not in the know, sometimes you might get things wrong. And this is very depressing to the older people when they were trying to teach you something that has been passed down through the generations, and then all of a sudden you take off on another path entirely. They get disappointed in you, and they say, "Nchihe," and then they tell you the correct way to look at things and to reevaluate. And so it is that we learn in the traditional way that we don't listen to things that don't sound correct or true. And it is that we have to be very cautious as who is saying these certain things that might misdirect us and give us some wrong information. So it was that the traditional teaching was very strict on learning things the correct way and learning the things that would sustain you throughout your life. And so the learning process is that you try to stay true, and the things that you learn are based on absolute truth. And truth does not change as the way that we are taught. And it is that truth will always be the same. And the way that it is mentioned as during the teaching is that learn this. This is true. And so when you are taught that truth, you don't ever follow something else that it goes contradictory to that truth that you've been taught down through the years as you come from childhood into adulthood. And so I know that when I was growing up, that many times the elders, when they became aware of something I was doing or something I was saying, they would say, "Nchihe," and then they would give me the teaching again, and they say, "Diné kote," which is, this is the way it is. And so I've come to understand that they did not ever want me to be taken advantage of or to be misled, misinformed, and that I must always try to stick to the truth and the things that add up to truth. And those are the things that we are told.